50 new sites, and in the first 6 months itself, we'll be rolling out about 350 new sites in Kenya market. So for all the team members, please give a big round of applause. Today, under the umbrella of Reason to Imagine, which I will discuss in a few minutes, what are we unveiling today? I thought it is a good time to also announce the launch of VoLTE network. I'll just take you through the slides. Again, under the umbrella of Reason to Imagine. If you see what is VoLTE, it's another experience enhancement tool that we have put into our
Airtel
network.
VoLTE, crystal clear HD quality calls.
To make HD voice calls, okay, and video calls on the 4G network. As I said, all our sites are 4G enabled, and with this technology, it's just why VoLTE? It gives you clear, crystal clear quality calls. SD quality calls connects whenever you're trying to connect a call. Sometimes it takes about a few seconds. This will be much more faster. Network team claims it's about 3x faster. And browse and talk at the same time. How many times has it happened that we are on a voice call and somebody on a WhatsApp is trying to call us, and other person on the other side who's trying to call us does not know why we're not picking up the phone, or it does not even ring? With VoLTE, that is what we have launched today under the umbrella of Reason to Imagine. Now customers can actually make both voice and data calls simultaneously, and if you're on a voice call on the VoLTE network, you will also hear a ringtone, or if you get any call from any of the OTT apps that are there in the country. Next. Very simple. VoLTE is just a feature on your handset. There are VoLTE capable devices in the network, and you just check whether your device is VoLTE capable. You just go to your network settings and you can click onto the VoLTE, enable VoLTE, or switch on VoLTE, and it's as simple as that. It's a network feature which is enabled on your device. And today we have tie-ups with almost all the leading brands of telecom, of people who make the devices. And this is on the iOS side. Android has this VoLTE enabled, so is iOS. And we have all the leading brands right now enabled on the VoLTE side. So that's just one of the innovations that we again bring to the Kenyan market. Just go to the next slide. Yeah. And that's what we're launching under the umbrella of Reason to Imagine. So this is just the first part of the session, and we have many more exciting things to announce today, including our new brand campaign that we will unveil shortly. But this is also an important announcement where we wanted to make to all of you, and just to let you know that we're working tirelessly to improve the network experience for every Kenyan in the market at the most affordable prices. So thank you very much, and I shall come and see you again. Thank you very much. Mamitu, over to you.
Introducing Airtel VoLTE, crystal clear HD quality calls. Calls connect 3 times faster. Browse and talk on 4G at the same time. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
For the CEO.
Calls connect 3 times faster. Browse and talk on 4G at the same time. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Yes, that is our reason to imagine. Imagine we are here. You get that? Pun intended. No, it's bad. Okay, Sawa. So the next thing we are going to do, I want to call the panelists to come, and we are going to the next phase. So please welcome our panelists, the Mlamwa come through, and the influencers. You can, do you want, mnataka song mkikuja? No, waweke song. Ndio huyo Mlamwa.
Mi amor,
Yes.
te amo. Oh baby, mon amour, hakuna mwingine wa kumsikia kwenye masikio yangu, hakuna mwingine wa kumuona kwenye macho yangu. Ni bebe, hani nishushe mabani, nigege, mikoko tabani. Hey, mi amor, nikuite jina gani baby, honey, boo, mon amour. Hey, mi amor, nikuite jina gani mahabuba, lazizi, mon amour, oh mon amour.
Yeah, I guess I'll be standing. They said she does not deserve a chair. Let her stand. Can I get a chair, please? Yes, let's wait for the chair. How are you, Mlamwa? Long time. I'm okay. Finya, inaongea? Fanya mantu.
Inaongea, iko fiti sasa. Niko fine.
Fine. Asante, gentleman. Hivi tuna, God will bless you. Na hiyo shati yako smart kabisa. Ukiona chali amevaa shati kama hiyo, it's a red flag. Utalia hii town. Cheki juzi tena aliniambia. Talking from experience. Yes. How are you, Seth? Yes.
Quite all right.
Yeah?
Niko salama kabisa.
Hey.
What?
Niko poa kabisa. Your deep voice. Nice. Sheesh. Yeah?
Yes, please.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank
You're
you. How are
looking
you?
nice.
Thank you.
She has laid. Yes? Nice. Looking
Thank you.
good. Paddy.
Yes,
How are you?
kama kawaida, I'm good.
Kama dawa.
Kama dawa.
And then we have a joke.
Yes, sir. How are you? Thank you.
I'm fine. How are you?
I am great. Thank
Yes. So these are going to be our panelists for today, and we are going to be discussing about, all of you guys are in creativity, ama kuna kitu tu venye mli imagine something, and then that's why we are here to talk about that. So I want for the people who don't know you yet to have like a quick introduction of who you are and what you do as we start.
So it is still morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Seth Gore. I'm a lifestyle content creator, anything to deal with fashion and travel. That's what I do.
And you clap.
Yeah, this is David Oyando, aka Mulamwa. I'm a professional nurse, comedian, content creator, radio presenter. I do a lot of things.
Who have
Thank
you
you.
treated, Mulamwa?
So many. Depends.
Yes, that's Mulamwa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Mwana Idi Mohammed. I'm an entrepreneur, hotelier, CEO of Mama Nilishe Swahili Cuisine. Thank you.
Good morning, kila mtu. I'm David Omondi, also known as Paddy Wubon. I'm an entertainer, I'm a comedian, I'm a fitness instructor, I'm an artist, pia nafanya mambo ya interior. Thank you and pleasure.
Good morning. My name is Bevan Oguk, better known with the fashion brand Boguk. I am a creative entrepreneur and a fashion designer as well. I am passionate about the creative economy, innovation, and sustainability. Thank you.
Yes, now that we have gotten to know each and every one of us, Siniliwambia, my English is, what time is it? It's below 2 MB right now. When you guys were growing, like in school, come up mimi personally, I lied to myself that I wanted to be an engineer. But my brain went, try jokes. So your dreams, those dreams that you told yourself, what was yours?
I actually wanted to be a civil engineer,
Civil engineer.
but I'm glad I stumbled upon content creation because I love it here.
Yeah, thank you. So no civil engineer. What
If I was
made you
given a
believe you wanted?
choice, I would still choose content creation over engineering. No offense to engineers, but
Any engineer in the house? No engineers.
Sound engineers.
Sound engineer, only sound engineers. Yeah, it's okay, just be a content creator. Yeah, sound engineer, pana. And what about you, Mlamwa?
As for me, like every other kid, I wanted to be a pilot, but I never made it. I never made the cut.
Yeah.
The only thing associated with planes maybe is flight mode for now. Yeah.
So I actually wanted to be an accountant, which I pursued. I am a computerized accountant,
Yeah.
which I have employed myself. Now I do accounts for my restaurant
Nice.
and other businesses.
Yes, you can open a WhatsApp group. Yes. That's really nice to just be like, first have a professional job and then do whatever passion you are in. Paddy.
Okay, for me, growing up under somebody mwenye nilikuwa na feel like alikuwa strict, and my dad was mutua civil servant. So I grew under him, seeing him as a DO1, DC, and then akaniacha. I really wanted to be part of serikali, but I really wanted to be a soldier.
A soldier.
I really wanted to be a soldier. I like that hiyo njaro ya kwamba nimeshika bunduki and I'm shooting people.
Kuwana.
Yeah, I really wanted.
Mbele ya CEO. Paddy. Mbele ya CEO.
Mbele ya CEO, I wanted to do that. That's me. You asked me my passion.
Yeah, ukweli.
I
Yeah,
imagined that.
Please protect the CEO. Oguk.
I actually, so I have a background in art and design, so drawing and painting. But growing up, I wanted to be an architect, actually. But then life happened, school happened, and I don't think I'm too far off, because
Yes.
I like to call myself the looks architect, so I still
Yeah.
make clothes,
Yeah.
instead of buildings, so I'm not too far off.
True, that's very nice. Because also in heaven, you don't know. They say
true.
there is houses there for us, so
True.
you can draw some, can still pursue your dream in heaven. So also, like, were your parents supportive after you guys decided you wanted to do content or pursue content, or were they like Paddy, your strict dad? After you started singing with Akinaka Jairo, did your strict dad say no? Why are you not being a soldier? Or
I don't know if I should say lucky, but I'm lucky that niko kwa industry yenye napenda, which is comedy. But I do comedy, and I still don't believe kwamba my dad angekuwa around, because rest in peace, my dad aliniacha nikiwa in class 7. But I'm sure singekuwa niko hapo. And also, after him leaving me, I had a lot of reason to really think and dream big, because I'm the last born, kati ya watoto wanne, and it wasn't all that easy. It totally wasn't all that easy. It was zile za kukosa, and the only thing that ningeweza kutumia is just this. I had to use my hands, I had to use my brain, I had to use my just basically what I have. So the best weapon that I had was this.
your brain,
This. So,
imagination?
yes. And that killed the thing to do with me being a soldier. I just scrapped it off, and because ilifika point yenye I felt like I didn't want anyone to command me. I didn't want anyone to boss me. I didn't want anyone to be like the guy that I'm doing things to impress. So I had to really think.
Nice. What about you, Ashish? The question, I repeat the question. Were your parents supportive? Like when you said accounting, you're going to put it on the side. Why? And then pursue being a hotelier and an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. I have been raised by a single mom who worked as a city council.
Yes.
So she was so supportive. Actually, when I was opening my first restaurant, she supported me financially with her, the money that she got as when she was retired. Yeah, so my mom has retired, and part of my success is 100% from her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give it up for single moms, because also I was raised by a single mom. Just celebrating women. So she gave you your first amount. Do you mind telling us how much so that I can start my own business and start cooking githeri for you guys?
I started cooking at home. I started selling my own dinner.
Uh-huh.
So I was cooking my supper and what was left over, because I was filming how I was cooking to how I was presenting my dinner. So every time I log out and eat, after I'm done, I'll hear DMs, people requesting if they can send a rider to come and pick the food they'll buy. So that's how I started selling food online. So my mom supported me financially so that I could open something small. So I opened two small, tiny shops. So I didn't use a lot of money to open that. I used like 50,000.
50,000.
So that was enough for me to get stock. That was enough for me to get furniture, because I didn't have many clients. And that was enough for me to put somewhere where my clients online can come and eat or can come and pick up their food.
Hiyo ni ikiwa na sufuria ama bila masufuria kubwa.
Ikikuwa na container na sufuria kubwa.
Nice. So you guys have seen. Next time you're going to come to Mamito's hotel.
Inshallah.
Yeah, but the good thing that I've spotted from what you said is that you started doing videos, and then that's how you got clients from that.
Exactly. So I love filming while I'm cooking, because I love cooking as well. And I wanted to share my recipes for people who didn't know how to cook. So I'd cook Swahili food and people will be interested in it. So I'd film what I was cooking, I'll post it online, and I'll get clients. So up to now with the restaurant, 90% of my clients are from online.
Isn't it nice? So, Mulamwa.
Yes.
Are you distracted from the story of food? Am I ask the question again?
Both the food
Mulamwa amesikia story ya food ako So unapika Swahili dishes. You can take her number and then ukule. It's actually very nice, and it's in Kilimani. I've had some.
One is in Kilimani next to Yaya. The other one is in Lavington that I just opened this year.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Mlamwa,
Yes.
were your parents supportive when you said nursing? First of all, nursing is a really good career in Kenya. For you to say, I don't want to do nursing anymore, I want to do videos. I would think your parent would go like, why?
At first, they never had any reason to believe in whatever I was doing, but now they have every reason to imagine, you know? Because for them, it was all about grades. You have to pass mathematics, physics, you have to... Hakukuwa na story yako curricula, lazima tu ni kusoma.
Yeah.
So, haku believe, but when I was doing my thing, there was a lot of politics, a lot of things going on, but the second page of almost every newspaper in Kenya was me, talking about my comedy and stuff. So when he saw that, he was like, this is something good that you're doing. And he was ready to even sell a piece of land to get me a camera.
Yeah.
It was that. So they were not supportive at first, but with time, the more I put in effort, the more I became popular, the more people started appreciating my craft. They then came in to support whatever I was doing. Yeah, and they still do to that.
Nice. What about you, Seth?
I don't think they understand what I do.
They still don't.
They still don't. But you know, with the African parents, as long as it generates money, wataanza
Yeah,
yes,
whatever.
Yeah, they don't understand. Because I come from a family which values books, sana.
Mm-hmm.
So when I decided I don't want to pursue my master's and I want to do content creation, work, like, who are you influencing? I'm an influencer. Who are you influencing exactly? What are you doing? But they don't. Yeah. Plus, they are not on social media, so.
Are they like career-oriented people?
Yeah, they are career-oriented people. But our person in here, they don't really mind.
Yeah. But yeah, because it'd be like if your father is a doctor and then you're just posing pictures, maybe I'll be worried.
Socialite.
Actually,
Socialite, check.
He's a professor, so.
That is safe. Pia wewe unakimbiza roho.
Nilisoma, si ati sikusoma.
Ulisomea nini Seth?
I did economics and statistics.
Eish.
So I understand what I do, but
Yeah.
they don't really mind it that much.
As long as it's generating
As
money.
long as I'm doing something with myself, they're okay with that.
And is it like generating a good amount of money? How do you find this?
Look at me.
Oh yeah. Isn't it easy? True, nice. So do you try to explain to them?
Not really, because they will never understand it regardless. So I don't indulge in that conversation with them.
Yeah. Now, Oguk, back to you.
Thank you. I think mine is very different. So there's the angle of my parents not supporting. When you tell them that I'm going to be an artist, I'm going to just draw and paint and put my works in galleries and stuff. They question, like, what do you mean? So how will you make money? So they were kind of pushing me to do procurement, which I did. So I went to university for procurement. But then there's another angle. So I actually grew up in Kibera, and we were struggling to pay school fees. So I had a night job, sustaining and pay for myself school fees. But then I was also passionate about, of course, creating and dressing up, growing up. If you know Kibera, you know Toi is really close by. So I could go buy cheap clothes, look nice in the university, and then people would buy off me. So that's how actually my career in fashion design started. So it was more of, they don't want you to do that, but then you have to do it because you have to get school fees to pay for yourself. And then it got to a point I had to let that go and just focus on design and creating and building a brand and a business.
Nice. So you finished your procurement?
Sadly, no.
Drop out.
No, because it got to a point, it was a lot of struggle. I had to take like 2 jobs, and then being in school during the day, so I had to work night shift, and then school during the day, and then, sell my other stuff. So it just got to a point where I had to take a leap of faith on the dream and the idea that I had and just focus all in on it.
Oh, nice. I am also from Kibera, so
Yes.
tunafungua WhatsApp group in a minute. We know good poverty when we see it. We're like 3 days, no food, yeah. So did you ever imagine, coming from Kibera, I know the slums, did you ever imagine you'd be where you are right now?
Honestly, no. When we are obviously affected by where you grow up, if you look at it that way. But, you have to make a choice on, first of all, the people you hang out with and what they're doing. So I think that really helped me from the very start to not think like my peers.
Yes.
And not joining them in doing whatever they were doing. So I was very different. I was very, not to say focused, but I had a different outlook on life. So that helped me. In terms of seeing where I am now, it was very organic. So I started things like selling in school and doing trade shows. And then, you in the back of your head, you have a dream to have a shop and have employees one day and those things. But I mean, also, it takes so much time. So I've been doing this for 12 years now.
12 years?
Yeah. So that's when, you have a branch and maybe you open another one, you have employees, you work with distributors. So it takes time as well. And sometimes you don't, of course, see the dream coming, but at some point it will come, no matter how long it takes.
So how many stores do you have now?
So I have a Nairobi store, I have a Watamu store, and then I work with distributors as well. So I have the Social House, I'm the house brand at Social House, Kitukali at Junction and the Hub, and then Salty's Kite Village in Kilifi.
Congratulations.
Oh, and there's Gilgil as well.
Yeah, congratulations. men in business. Paddy, do you ever think and imagine that you'll be here where you are right now? First of all, I love your parodies. Every time you have a new parody me, I'm always there, watching. You guys love his parodies.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Personally, vile nilikwambia, it wasn't easy. Vile my brother amesema hapa, environment, kwangu it wasn't just about the environment, it was also about the conditions that I was in.
Yeah.
Because if you have to walk kila mahali, you're an orphan, you're poor, you don't have people to take care of you. Dream is the only thing that you have. You just have to imagine. You just have to think. Sometimes I even had to imagine that I'm eating just to have something in my belly. Sometimes I even had to imagine that I'm going to somewhere. Then I find myself just sing, going all the way. Those kind of hustles. Simnazijua?
Yeah.
Yes, the power of the mind. But personally, the only thing that made me believe is the hunger. As I always say, tell people, dream, imagine, but make sure you're hungry. Because I finished my class 8. My dad left me nikiwa in class 7. And went ahead, nikaingia Ramba Boys High School. Went all the way mpaka nikamaliza Form 4. But I've never seen my Form 4 results. I've never even seen I know the results, but I've never even seen my certificate. So I had to really, really be hungry. I had to really, really make sure that all my dreams come true with nothing. So, to be sincere to some extent, I imagined, yes, I saw it, but I had to work towards it.
Every single day.
And every single step had to be captured.
Shishi, how hungry were you?
Me selling my dinner means I was very, very hungry, and I was depending on people online to buy that food so that I can buy food for my kids. I'm a mom. So I was really, really hungry. The only choice I had was to find money to make dinner so that I can sell that dinner. So not in my wildest dream did I imagine that I'll be where I am right now, which I thank God every single day. I was imagining a job somewhere as an accountant, before which I have I'm not there anymore because of the hunger that I was having. I tried, this cooking thing is more than 10 years now. I didn't just open the restaurant. I was just supplying, going to people's houses and cooking there. I was doing small parties and cooking there. And I was imagining that one day I will own a small restaurant, a very small. That was the end of my imagination, just a small restaurant. So this is so big to me, and I thank God every day.
Yes. Mlamwa?
For me, I used to think that one day I'll be somebody, but I never imagined up to this level. I just knew I'll be somewhere, but not up to this level, because where we come from, there is actually nothing, next to zero. So we used to work with whatever we had. You know, you have to borrow a phone here to record a clip. You don't even have that person to record that video for you. Some of the videos, thank Airtel so much for believing in creatives and giving us this space, because without you guys, we could not be here. It shows so much support from your end. Yep.
Seth?
I'll be honest with you, when I was starting Vines, I was doing it for fun. But with time, I saw the vision. That's when I started paying more attention to it. I never imagined I'd be on this level, but sijafika bado. There's so much to do bado, and I imagine I can go further than this.
Yes. So, quick question, because you remember the first day that you did, like for you, Oguk, the first day that you did it, there's imagination, then there's